In this video, I will outline what the 7 financial sins are and how you can avoid committing them. Sin number 1, greed. Greed is the desire for more than you need and is a critical sin to avoid committing. We live in a world of excess, and it can be hard for some people to delineate their wants and needs, causing overspending and ultimately the accumulation of debt. This accumulation of debt puts strains on the lifestyle you can lead and can put pressure on your relationships, making it a sin to avoid at all costs. No pun intended. In order to avoid this sin, practice acts of gratitude and be happy for what you have instead of always feeling like you need more things to be happy. Sin number 2, sloth. Sloth is synonymous with being lazy, and being financially lazy can be crippling to your financial state. Planning your financial future is essential in life as it allows you to work towards buying your first home or retiring with ample funds. Committing the sloth sin often involves neglecting to track your spending. This is an inexcusable act with all the apps and tools available that can track your spending down to the last penny. To avoid the sin, build a financial plan and actively track your expenditures to ensure you are living within your means. Sin number 3, gluttony. Gluttony is often defined as the overconsumption to the point of waste, but in financial terms, it is commonly associated with overspending or spending on credit. The introduction of credit cards and lines of credit facilitates the spending of unearned money, which is a recipe for financial disaster. This sin is often committed when people get addicted to the high of shopping and need to fuel their habit by going on frequent shopping sprees. In order to avoid this sin, limit your spending to funds you have saved so that you do not fall into the trap of spending gluttony. Sin number 4, envy. Envy is the desire to have what others have, which is commonly referred to as keeping up with the Joneses. While this phenomenon has always existed, this issue is exacerbated by the rise in social media popularity, which acts as a highlight reel, leaving us with constant feelings of envy and the fear of missing out. As a result, many individuals spend money to have the same experiences and glamorous products as their friends and the social media influencers they look up to. In order to avoid overspending caused by envy, detach yourself from the constant flow of product placements on social media and understand that your purchasing power may not be as much as the celebrities you adore. Sin number 5, pride. Having pride in oneself is an admirable trait, but this trait can often land you in trouble. Many people pride themselves on always owning the newest gadgets or having the nicest wardrobe. This desire to stand out can come at a hefty price tag, and often the cost does not justify the sentiments that owning these items can provide. Instead, gain self-pride through your accomplishments, like getting a good mark on an exam or volunteering your time to help the less fortunate. These actions will provide these same positive feelings without draining your bank account. Sin number 6, lust. Very similar to envy, lust is the strong desire to obtain something, and in financial terms, it relates to material goods. You may feel sentiments of lust when a new iPhone comes out or your favorite designer releases its new line of makeup. Whatever the object may be, avoid acting on your feelings of lust by allowing time to pass and then reassessing if you still have the same urge to buy this desirable product. Oftentimes, we get too wrapped up in the moment and act impulsively only to regret our purchase a short time later. Sin number 7, wrath. The last of the 7 financial sins is wrath. With respect to finances, wrath is often displayed when you are unsatisfied with the purchase decision. While back in the day you may have vented to your partner about your dissatisfaction, people now turn to social media to slander the companies providing subpar products or services. This lashing out online rarely amounts to any correction of the mistake, while casting an unbecoming light on the complainer to his or her onlookers. Therefore, to avoid committing the cardinal sin of wrath, always conduct yourself in a respectful and professional manner when resolving any problems you encounter as a consumer. So there you have it, these 7 financial sins, their root causes, and how you can avoid them to ensure you never have to experience financial hardship for as long as you live. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please comment, share, and subscribe.